I guess I owe you an apology if you are a vegan. But I have a meat eater right here. In fact, I have two. Hi guys, this is RACKNLOAD. This is greedy RACKNLOAD with two meat eaters. Yeah, sorry vegans. You might not want to watch this video. Don't worry, there's no kill shots, no hunting in this video. A few gongs were harmed and a bit of paper, that's about it. But this is predominantly a hunting rifle. But you know me guys, I do hunt a little bit, but that's kind of like my private sort of thing. So I don't put it on video. Anyway, this is the Weatherby Vanguard Meateater. I have two, yes, you're not seeing double. This was the one that I was using in the footage that you can see now, kindly on loan from Raid Trade. What an awesome rifle. Like I said, predominantly a hunting rifle. Not something myself that I'd sort of use on a regular basis, if that makes sense. I'm more of a target shooter, plinker, you know, recreational shooter, if that's what you want to call it. Although whenever I'm shooting, it's not really recreation. I'm most of the time doing videos to sort of get stuff on this rack table right here. But what do you think, guys? What a lovely, lovely rifle. I can't say rifle, I've got to be plural in this video because there's two on the table. Check out that fluting, isn't that cool? Seriously cool. Right, let's throw out some specs and I'll sort of show you on my tablet. I'll go a bit techie on this video, I think. So first of all, these are both chambered in 243. Okay, 26-inch barrel, cold hammer forged spiral fluted barrels. With the Magnum versions, which I haven't got, you do get a brake with them, an AccuBrake, but they are screw cut. Okay, that is 1/2x28 thread. And this one that I was using, if you're interested, and it's the first time I've used one actually, is wearing an Evolve moderator, which I was very impressed with. It really did take the bark out of this thing. It was really, really made this thing, I mean, 243 is not, it's not bouncy anyway, but it was really, really quite effective on noise. So that's a nice option for you, the Evolve mod. Wearing a 2 to 12 GPO scope on there. Very nice scope as well. I'm just reminding myself, I've been reviewing that much stuff at the minute, I'm forgetting what I'm doing. Yeah, real nice scope. Great accuracy with this rifle. In fact, outstanding accuracy with this rifle, which I will show you in a minute. So let's throw out a few more specs then, just to basically, you know, whet your appetite. So if you go on Weatherby's website, you can sort of, sorry about the light reflections, you can see all the models they do. They do loads of them, of the Vanguards, all different flavors. But let's have a look at the Meateater. Okay, and just sort of roll out some specs on this thing. Oh yes, my Wi-Fi is reaching, thank God. So, excuse me. So all Vanguard rifles are guaranteed to shoot a 3-shot group of 0.99 of an inch or less at 100 yards, sub MOA. Well, I didn't quite get that, but I did all right, but I'll show you that. I'll show you that in a minute. I'll just read a bit. I mean, go on their website if you want the full specs. I'll just read out some. I don't want to sort of bore you with just me rattling on. So, adjustable match quality 2-stage trigger, graphite black Cerakote fluted bolt body. Yeah, we'll show you that in a minute. One-piece machine bolt body, fully enclosed bolt sleeve, Vanguard recoil pad, 3-position safety, integral recoil lug, Monte Carlo style stock, features a textured forearm and grip areas. So they're slightly, I'll show you that in a minute. Barrel and metalwork. Number 2 contour spiral fluted barrel. Cold hammer forged barrel. Barrel length is 26 inches, like what I've said. Overall length of the barrel with the AccuBrake, if you get a Magnum version, is 28 inches. So that just adds 2 more inches onto the barrel. Tungsten Cerakote finish on all metalwork for exceptional weather and corrosion resistance. Let me just see what else we've got on here. It's just basically showing some Gucci pictures. So that's pretty much all it says on their website. Have a look through it if you're interested in these rifles. It does give a lot of description on their website, if that makes sense. But really, really nice rifles. Now, like I said, I'm more of a recreational target plinker shooter, mess abouter myself. So I don't generally, do a vast amount of deer stalking or anything like that myself. It's not really my thing. I do more sort of pest control myself. But this is a great little rifle, I've got to admit. I mean, not ideal for target work, the sort of stuff that I generally do, but it was a real fun rifle to test. And, I think I've given it a pretty good test for you guys, just to sort of really show you what it's about. Gave it a bit of a real world test. Although admittedly, I was shooting off a rest, but there's no really other way of sort of testing out accuracy. There's no point in me testing out accuracy standing up, leaning off a bale of straw or something like that. So I locked these rifles, locked this rifle down. This was the one that I shot. This is an unshot Meateater right here. But I'll show you about accuracy in a minute. Let's have a closer look at the rifle. Now, the first thing you will notice, like I've already showed you, is this spiral fluting, which really, really does look nice. It really does. Why did I do fluting on barrels? To shave a little bit of weight off the barrel. Also to give it a nice look. And also it's supposed to aid cooling. Although, don't tell Ray Trade, I did get that quite hot. In fact, I couldn't put it away for about 20 minutes because I was worried it would melt my bag. But yeah, don't tell them. Shh, shh, shh. So yeah, not ideally for, chugging loads and loads of rounds through it. But I was testing it. That's how we roll. We test them to the extreme. Right, let's take it from the top. Recoil Pad. This is the Vanguard Recoil Pad. Real soft rubber. Really nice. Comfortable. Makes the rifle a gentle one to shoot. I mean, 243 is gentle anyway, but if this was a Magnum caliber, I'd be happy with that Recoil Pad of, sort of taking out the bit of the bounce of a Magnum round. Monte Carlo style stock. Yeah, I'm a lefty. This is a bit of a righty. It's got a right hand cheek piece, but I shot all right with it and it was comfortable. Yeah, it'd be a bit more comfortable if it was an ambi, wouldn't it? I admit. It's fully synthetic, this stock is, I'm led to believe, although I have been wrong on 1 or 2 occasions, so I'm told in the comments. But no, real durable stock, which is really nice. Got this camouflage finish here, which has it been printed? Yeah, it's exactly the same looking at it. So you don't get like an individual camo. That's right, because on some rifles, when you look at the camo, it can be totally different, but that is exactly the same as that. So you won't really get an individual rifle as far as camo is concerned. Don't know, just an observation, guys, just an observation. So yeah, the stock, really nice, tough, durable. I really like it, apart from its lack of ambidextrousness. Pistol grip, real nice. Basically, it's a traditional stock, pretty much, okay? You've got these panels slightly textured on the pistol grip. Okay, and then on the fore end as well, again, same sort of texturing, just see it in the light there. So it's good enough. It does exactly what you need it to, pretty much. No problems there whatsoever. You know, grip wise, in wet weather, this thing would be ideal. With its Cerakote finish, you haven't got to worry about corrosion or anything like that, you know. Not that you're going to leave it at the bottom of the ocean or anything, but you haven't got to worry so much, okay, about getting water in there. So that is a great feature of this rifle. Now, no detachable magazine, is floor plate. You know, just push the rounds in and away you go, pretty much. The bolt, let's have a closer look at the bolt. Let me just take this out. So there is the bolt, and that is really, really nice. It was just super slick to use. Not this one, that one that I was using. It was just so slick loading this rifle. It was just glorious to shoot, no problem whatsoever. I had no hang-ups, no hiccups, no problems with this rifle whatsoever. It shot amazingly well. It really did. It was just, I'm trying to save the targets for a minute, because it really did pretty much blow me away, the accuracy of this rifle. You can get rails that will fit straight on here, or like on the test gun, which I find quite interesting, it has actually been pretty much, the rings have actually been screwed right down to the action. So I kind of like that. I don't think I've seen that much, to be honest, if I'm perfectly honest. So that is an interesting way of locking the rings down. Not so common, that isn't, but I don't know whether I'd prefer that or a rail. I don't know, I think I'd worry about, once you thread one of those, if you was to thread one, you then got problems, haven't you? If you're sort of taking scopes on and off and this and swapping about rings every so often. I don't know, don't know. Probably wouldn't be a problem. You know, most people, when they get a hunting rifle, the wang on a scope, get it zeroed, that's it, it's set up for life. It's good to go, pretty much good to go. You'll notice on this one, there is let me just pick it up. There is an attachment there for a bipod, okay, for a Spartan bipod. And they basically work on like a magnet, where you just sort of stick them on when you need it, and you can just pull them off. I've not got one down here to show you. No, I've not got one here, but I have got one or two of the Spartans. I didn't use that for testing. I was just on my Coldwell lead sled for testing. I guess that'll lead us on to accuracy. Let's talk about accuracy. Let's get it out of the way. Good old accuracy. Now, I did use one or two different rounds, okay? Different variations of, different ammo. I'm making a meal of that, aren't I? Different ammo I used with this rifle, okay? And I found it superbly accurate. Now, the flavors of ammo I did use, and I don't know what I've got a few targets missing, to be fair, but I've saved the best ones, okay? I used some Seiko Game Head, okay? Those were 90 grain, pretty heavier ones. Hornady Super Performance, 75 grain. And I used some cheap, well, it wasn't so cheap, it was Federal Premium, 70 grain, okay? That was the ammo I used, and I used some Remington as well. And I don't know what I did with the Remington target, but this is how I got on. So, this was with, what ammo did we use here? The Hornady VMAX. Right, so ignore this one. This was a bit of a zero. I was carrying on sort of, I think I did the other target first, and I re-zeroed with this ammo. But this was This was a pretty good target, I think. They were all pretty good, to be fair. So, Hornaday, Super Performance, Super Varmint, VMAX, whatever you want to call it. 75 grain. That was my 0. 100 yards, 3-shot groups, boom. There's one. Look at that. Just to give you a... Look at that. This is seriously good. Yeah, even for me, I know what you're saying. Seriously impressive. There was no wind. It was nice conditions for shooting. That is pretty damn good. And then I used the Seiko Game Head. This was the expensive stuff. And I did, because I was using this, I thought I'd re-zero just to, you know, hopefully make sure those groups were super, super good. Check these out, guys. Excuse the mud on the target. Oh my God. 3-shot groups. This target did get a bit muddy because I set my gong up and I shredded it and got all mud all up it shooting my gong next to it. That is real good grouping. Amazing grouping from, I was going to say a brand new rifle. Yeah, this one's a test rifle, so it's probably been ran in. So seriously accurate. I was so impressed. Yeah, really impressed with the accuracy of this rifle. Wow. All right, I did do a few crappier targets. I'm going to hold my hands up. I did do a few crappier targets. I'm showing you my best ones, okay? I ain't going to lie, I'm showing you my best ones where I really sort of nestled down. I think on my crappier targets, I got the gun a little bit hot. So that probably affected accuracy a little bit. But when I was changing ammo, I chugged three rounds through it onto my gong just to get the barrel set up for that particular round. And yeah, nice accuracy. Very impressed indeed. Now, accuracy is really good. This is just in the 243 version. Other calibers are available. .257 Weatherby, when I can say it, put my teeth in. 25-300 Weatherby, 300 Weatherby on its own. 65 Creedmoor, 65 PRC, 270, 308, 3006, 300 Win Mag. That's about it. They do weigh in, I forgot to mention the weight of these things, 3.3 kilograms. So pretty light, pretty damn light as far as a hunting rifle goes. You know, if that's too heavy for you, I suggest you get down the gym. That's all I'm gonna say there. So, but no, really stunning rifles. I really am impressed with these rifles. They're just so, I mean, accuracy always impresses me. You know, I like the look of stuff, you know, and it's got to be accurate. If something looks great and then it's all over the place, I'm not so impressed. But if it's absolute laser beam like this thing is, then yeah, awesome. Shall we give the trigger a pull? Okay, well, it's got to be done, hasn't it? I mean, that's what we do here. I think we set the standard for trigger pulls here on YouTube. So let's give the trigger a pull. The trigger blade is really nice. I think it is. Yeah, it is metal. Really comfortable trigger. Let's give it a pull. I'll give this brand new rifle a pull. Okay, see how it compares to the one that I had on test. Just out of interest. So let's see how this thing is. If I remember rightly, well, I didn't use this one. This was the... Ooh, just over 4 pounds on that one. Let's give this one a pull. The one that I was using, just out of interest. I know what you trigger snobs are like. I bet this one will break a bit lighter. A little bit lighter, yeah. Just under 4 pounds on that one. So let's take a closer look. So the safety catch, didn't really mention the safety catch. So you've got 3 position safety catch there. Let's just cock it. You've got a cock loaded indicator, when I can say it, there. Okay, there's your safety. That's probably the only thing I weren't overly impressed with on this Meateater was the safety catch. It's not the most refined. Okay, it's probably the position I'm in, but I didn't find it amazingly refined. Okay, it just doesn't feel. Maybe it's just the newness. I don't know. I mean, a lot of review guns do. They get the safety catches used all the time. I know I don't very often use a safety catch. All right, it's all right. I just found it a bit, I don't know. The rest of the rifle is so really, really nice and sort of refined. And then it's just a bit of a, I don't know. I don't think it looks great. They could have done a better job than that. In my personal opinion, that's all I'm going to say. Don't know, it's just me. I did mention the floor plate. To open the floor plate, you just press this button here and it all pops open like so. So if you need to unload or you have a problem or anything like that, you can just open the floor plate like so. I love the way they put the Meateater logo on the bottom of the floor plate. That looks so cool, really does. The bolt knob has knurling. It's not overly large or anything. Doesn't really need to be on a hunter. It's not like tactical or anything, but it has a bit of knurling there to offer a bit of grip. But this rifle is seriously weatherproof. Seriously weatherproof. You're not going to have any issues with this getting it wet or anything. You haven't got to worry about anything going rusty. Everything is tungsten cerakoted. Really nice. Sling swivel studs on the stock, one on the fore end, one on the rear stock there. So, you pretty much are going to sling this because it is predominantly a hunting rifle, so you will sling it. So sling swivel studs fitted as standard. But no guys, what a great rifle. I've not got a manual on this rifle. I have got the box somewhere here in the rack cave. It's just a cardboard box with Weatherby's logo on the front of it. It's, it is what it is. It's not one of these crappy plastic boxes that everybody in the world hates right at the minute. Anything made of plastic everyone hates, I think, at the minute. Which, good old Greta doing her stuff. But no, what a great rifle, guys. Really impressed with it. Super, super accurate. Even with me behind the trigger. Yeah, a lefty like me. Where's that best group? There's that best group. Oh yeah, I'm happy with both of them. I should really have clover leafed them, shouldn't I? I should, I know, but it's me. It is what it is. Just accept it, guys, okay? I have to. My left-handedness, that's the only excuse that I can really give, I suppose. But no, really impressed with the Weatherby Vanguard Meateater. Catchy name. I think it pretty much does exactly what it says on the tin. The ammo I used, it seemed to like. Experiment. If you're getting one of these or you've got one of these, feed it the right ammo. And I'm pretty sure with it being a Meateater, it'll end up feeding you if you're out hunting. So I'll leave it at that. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. That is Rack and Load. See ya.